Let's talk about the if function for Google Sheets. The if function is really awesome. It can be very powerful, and it really is going to help you insert some logic into the formulas you're creating, so the end result of them can change based on a defined condition. If we type in equals if, and just look at the documentation here, it's going to be expecting a logical expression, a value if that logical expression is true, and a value if that logical expression is false. So in the example, we can see that they're using if a2, so whatever value is in a2 is equal to the string foo, we want the return value of this formula to be a2 is foo. Otherwise, if this return value is false, meaning if a2 is not foo, we want to say a2 is not foo. Let's look at a couple different ways that we can use that. Let's say, we just want at the top of our sheet here a little box that says, did we meet our goal? We want it to say yes or no. And let's actually say, okay, so our average, we want to look here. Let's say this data represents, months January through December, and we want to know if if our average sales across those 12 months are greater than or equal to 1,000, we've met our goal. Okay, so if you're not familiar with the average function, I have a different video you can go watch on that, but I'm going to use that right here. So equals average, and then I'm going to highlight this range of cells to just pull up average. So it's 1,500, okay? So did we meet our goal? Again, we want this to say either yes or no based on whether or not we met our goal. To do that, we can do equals if, open our parentheses, and then we're looking for a logical expression here. So we are going to test this cell, F5, to see is it greater than or equal to 1,000. That was our goal for average sales for the year. If it's true, we want our formula to return the string yes, and if it's false, we want it to return the string no. We can close our parentheses, press enter, and yeah, we did. We met our goal. 1,500 is greater than or equal to 1,000. Change it to 1,000, stays there, but if we change it to 999, oh, we did not meet our goal. We were close, but yeah, less than 1,000. So that's a pretty simple example. Let's look at another one. I use this quite often when I'm making spreadsheets like this, where you'll have every month of the year here, and maybe you want some sort of metric like average dollars per order. So to calculate that, you can say equals, let's see, okay, so for this month, the average dollars per order would be this cell divided by this cell, right? Total sales divided by the order count. So we get $120 per sale. Now, if we drag this all the way down, what you're going to notice is it works really great for the cells that we have data in, obviously. But down here, I'm recording this in September, um, and so we don't have any data for October now. This is just made up data, but we wouldn't have data for the future. So there's nothing here, and we're getting this, division by zero error. Makes sense, right? We're dividing by order count, and that number is 0. Okay, so I'm going to go back up here and delete this, and we can use the if function to help us solve this. If we say equals if, and then our logical expression. Now, when you have a date like this in Excel, or in Google Sheets, sorry, it is going to, it's actually, if we click this, and you look up in this box, even though it says January 2023, it actually is looking at that as January 1st, 2023. So, in other words, each one of these represents the first day of the month. Kind of an interesting fact. But we can actually use that to our advantage here. So if we say equals if, And then if we use the today function to get today's date, equals today is greater than or equal to, let's look at that cell. Okay, so if today is greater than or equal to January 1st, 2023, and it is because it's September, what value do we want if that is true? Well, now we can put in our total sales over order count, comma. Now we can put in our value if that's false, and I just want it to be an empty string. I want a blank cell, basically. We can close our parentheses, hit enter. Now when we drag this down, you can see that it leaves these three cells blank because these dates have not passed yet. So that's just a simple example of how you can use the if function, kind of clean up your spreadsheet and make it a little bit cleaner. Um, and there are, you know, tons of other ways that you can use it uh, in different circumstances to just, yeah, make better calculations, make better spreadsheets. I hope you enjoyed it. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. If there's something I can do to improve the videos, leave me a comment. Let me know what it is.